Spring has officially sprung. The weather's getting warmer, the flowers are in bloom. So today, we're playing Minecraft, but every room is a different flower. Now to make my Minecraft house more flower themed, I want to make the actual house a giant flower pot. Now, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm hoping that at the end of this, we'll end up with something pretty. Here are all the Minecraft flower options we have that'll be put in a wheel spin. We have the dandelion, a poppy, a blue orchid, an allium, an azure bluette, a red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, a daisy, a sunflower, a cornflower, a lily of the valley, and a wither rose. Before we start spinning a wheel, I'm gonna go build the giant flower pot to determine how many rooms we can fit inside. A flower pot. Yes, it's, basically a giant square, but I added different blocks to give it a bit of texture to mimic the actual Minecraft flower pot. Also, depending on which flowers we get from the wheel spin, I'm gonna add them on top. But yeah, so this is our flower pot house. We have a cute little front entrance, and on top where I'll build the flowers, we have a giant roof of dirt. For the inside, since this is a flower themed build, I decided to break up all of the dirt brown color with some green, the color that all the flowers have in common. Since Minecraft flower pots are square, by scaling it up, I was able to make 9 5x5 rooms. So as we first walk in, this room will be the entryway. To the right, we'll have an office. To the left, we'll have a bathroom. Then straight from the entryway, we'll have a dining room. Behind that, we'll have a kitchen. Then on either side of the kitchen, we'll have 2 bedrooms. And then on either side of the dining area, we'll have a living room and a library. Well, now that our flower pot house is set up, let's see what flowers we get. Because we have 9 rooms to decorate, that means we get to spin the wheel 9 times and get 9 flowers. Room number 1 is a pink tulip. Room number 2, we'll get lily of the valley. That's my favorite flower. Room number 3 is a cornflower. Room number 4 is getting a sunflower. Room number 5 is an allium. Room number 6 is an orange tulip. Room number 7 is a wither rose. Room number 8 is a blue orchid. And room number 9 is a white tulip. Well, now that we have all our flowers, I think it's time to start decorating. For the entryway, I have chosen the wither rose. Now, right now, this does not look very spooky wither rosy. So, I think we should start by changing the floors to something like this. Perfect. Now, because this is an entryway, it could also be like a mudroom, so we can get some shoes and jackets. We'll need a place to put stuff down, and obviously, a lot of wither roses. So I'm thinking we could add some cubbies with baskets by the front door. Then in each corner, we can add an armor stand. We can add some more box cubbies on top, along with some of these smaller compartments. And then to fill out this space, we can just add some regular cubby boxes. Obviously, on each one of these armor stands, we have to add some armor. So this one can have black chainmail, and this one can have black iron armor. Oh, if it wasn't already obvious, I don't think I mentioned this, but each one of these rooms is being decorated by the color of the flower. So because the wither rose is black and green, the entryway is black and green. To finish up this space though, I want to add some entry tables with a lamp on this one, a wither rose on this one, and then above each table we can have a sword. Now, I'm not sure how this is gonna look, but I want to add more wither roses to this space, and unfortunately I can't add flower pots inside of these cubbies. So I'm gonna use these frame trap doors to change the color, and then we can add 11 more wither roses to this shelf. Interesting, but now that I'm looking at it, everything in this space along with the carpet is a cool blackish gray color, and my floors are warm. 1 second. That's better. For the bathroom, I picked the white tulip. For this space, we first have to change out the floors. Then we can add a sink, some counters, a mirror of course, and because this is a bathroom, we're gonna add blinds. On either side of the sink, I want to add some towels. By the windows, we can add our flowers. On this side of the counter, we can add some soap. Over here, we can add some more towels. And all around this wall, we can add some lights. Now on the left side of the room, we can add a tub. On the right side, we can add a toilet. Obviously, need some toilet paper. And then I want to add some more of these storage boxes to either side. For a final touch, we can add this laundry basket, or pretend it's a garbage can. And under the sink, we can add some carpet. Because we got 2 white flowers, for the sake of symmetry, our office is gonna be the lily of the valley. In the middle of this space, we're gonna add a desk. Then on the desk, we're obviously gonna have a computer. Above that, we can have a banner. And because this flower is white and green, I really wanna play up the green a bit more. So surrounding this desk, I wanna do a built-in cubby system, alternating between green and white baskets. Behind the desk, we can have some of our flowers, a moonlight, and on the desk, we can have a drink. On this back wall, I was thinking we can add some slabs to be a shelf for more plants, and on these side walls, we can add some flower lights. Let's add some regular fairy lights to the ceiling, maybe a couple floor cushions, and finally, we can add a chair. Unfortunately, the dining room's gonna have to stay pretty simple. I would love to add some cabinets for dishes and stuff in here, but, well, you'll see what I mean. First, we must make the floor purple, and add a purple rug because this room is for the allium flower. So now if I add a dining table this way and then surround it by chairs, we're left with just a 1-block path. So adding these cupboards just doesn't exactly work. So instead, we could add a couple of shelves for plants. And of course, we'll add some to the table. Next up, we have the blue cornflower for the library. Now, originally, I did have windows in this room, but I got rid of them for a moody vibe. To match our cornflower, let's make the floor blue. Then I want to add a bunch of bookshelves to this wall, a bunch of bookshelves to this wall, and I left this space open for a fireplace. With the power of some blue terracotta, I want to fill in this space. Then we can add a blue campfire, a little fireplace guard, a couple of blue trapdoors for texture, and we can make a blue shelf for plants. Because it's a little dark in here, we'll add some blue fairy lights, and then on this table, we can add a lamp. On the wall over here, I want to add a blue painting. Obviously, we need some blue couches. In front of the fireplace, we can add a bit of carpet, and then in the rest of the space, we can add some books. Following the symmetry vibe of the white flowers, because we have 2 blue ones, the living room will be for the orchid. Now in this space, I really want to do an accent wall for this TV. So instead of the green, we'll swap it for blue. And to break up the texture, we'll add some trapdoors. Above the TV in this window nook, we can add our flowers. Below the TV, we can add a console table. Then even though this is kinda gonna block the view, I want to add a lamp over here and a moonlight over here. On the ceiling, we can add some fairy lights. And then I also wanted to have some hanging plants. Obviously, this floor needs to be blue. We can add some more flowers here. Then we can add a sofa and some carpet. For the kitchen, I've picked the pink tulip. For this space, we'll add some pink planks. And then just like the living room, I want to add an accent wall. So even though cabinets are mostly going to cover this area, I want to make it pink. Now obviously, in the center of this space, we're gonna add a sink. Let's surround it by some drawers. We'll add a fridge to the corner, and above the drawers, we'll add some upper cabinets. Above these cabinets, I wanna add some shelves for our pink tulips. And then I wanna add some more tulips behind the sink. In the middle of this space, we can add an island with some stools, and then on the island, we can have some cake. To make this kitchen a little more flowery, I want to add some pink flower lights to the walls just like the office, and we can add some more tulips to the corners. Our final flowers are the yellow sunflower and the orange tulip, which means our final rooms are the bedrooms. All 9 rooms have officially been decorated, but before we tour the place, we have to build our flowers. Stop. This is so cute. Look at our flowers. Obviously, we have this sunflower in the middle, surrounded by tulips, an allium, a lily of the valley, an orchid, a wither rose, and a cornflower. Now that we have a giant flower pot full of flowers, it's time for a tour. As we go inside, you'll first find the wither rose themed entryway. In this space, we have a lot of storage. But besides that, we also have tables with lamps, some swords on the wall, and of course, tons of wither roses. To the left, we have the white tulip themed bathroom with a white toilet, a white tub, a white vanity, and of course, white tulips. Across from the bathroom, you'll find the lily of the valley office. This one's one of my favorites. We've got flowers on the wall, little places to sit on the floor, some fun white and green cubbies, and of course, a computer. Heading towards the middle of the house, we'll find the allium dining room. Again, this is more of a simple room because I couldn't really fit any furniture in here. But in this space, we obviously have our flowers, a pretty purple floor and carpet with matching chairs and a table. To the right of this dining room, we have the orchid living room, which is another one of my favorites. I just really like the color blue in this room. It's beautiful. We have blue floors, blue carpet, blue decorations, blue couches, flowers hanging from the ceiling, and fairy lights. Across from the living and dining room, we have the cornflower library with a beautiful blue fireplace, lots of books to read, some art on the wall, cozy places to sit, and of course, our cornflowers. At the back of the house, we have another one of my favorite rooms, and that's the pink tulip kitchen. It's just pretty. I don't know what else to say about it. I like it a lot. We have more pretty flower lights on the walls, a pink fridge, a pink sink and counter, pink cabinets, pink flowers, and a pink cake. Moving on to the bedrooms, our first bedroom is an orange tulip bedroom. In this space, we have a bed in the middle, some framed flowers, flowers on the windowsills, flowers above the bed. We have some orange storage boxes here, fairy lights, and an orange sheet plushie. The second bedroom and final room of the house is the sunflower bedroom. Obviously, we have sunflowers. We have a yellow carpet, yellow floor, a cozy yellow bed. I think this is a bee painting. I'm unsure, but it kind of looked like one. Also, look, we have little bee plushies floating around. Over here we have a creeper plushie, and it wouldn't be a build of mine without another sheep plushie. So what do you think of my flower pot house? Let me know what your favorite room is in the comments below, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe.